Honorable Member of Parliament, Dr. Rabindranarayan Behraji, Dr. Ravi Gupta ji, Professor Rajiv Kumar ji, Sri A.K. Gupta ji, and the distinguished audience here. A very good morning to all of you. It's my immense pleasure to be here before you for this wonderful program in this morning. We all know that there is the latest buzzword roaming across the globe. It is AI, artificial intelligence. You open your newspapers in the morning and at least one news item will be there on AI, isn't it? So when our Honorable Member of Parliament also talked to a certain extent about the artificial intelligence. And also Professor Rajiv Kumar sir also talked about the artificial intelligence, saying that it is not the recent concept. Had it been 3 or 4 years back, yes, it was an emerging concept, but it is no longer an emerging concept. So we all think that, most of us, including me, used to think that AI is a recent concept. But however, we go back into the history, AI is not 5 years old, not 10 years old, not even 15 years old. It goes further back, more than 25 years old, more than 50 years old. Exactly, it is about 68-year-old concept. So, it is not new to the world. Of course, because of the technological advancement and improvement and development, it has been made to believe that it is a recent concept. There was one Alan Turing, Turing. He was from United Kingdom, in the capital city of London. So he is very famous for one test in his name itself, Turing test. It was done in 1950. It was about the machine intelligence. So he came out with a seminal paper titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence, in which he explained the machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior equivalent to that of human beings. So this is the groundwork done in 1950, and aptly he is known as father of artificial intelligence, Mr. Alan Turing. So later on, some of you must have gone to Boston, one of the most prominent cities in USA, as known for education, where the University of Massachusetts, MIT, and Harvard University are located. So in 1956, there is a place 2 hours from Boston. The name of the place is Dartmouth. In 1956, in the Dartmouth, the place called Dartmouth, there was a conference organized. It was known in the city's name itself, Dartmouth Conference, in which there were 4 people: John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Gladys Shannon. So during this conference, the word of artificial intelligence was coined. For the first time, the world has heard about a word, artificial intelligence. So from 1950 to 2024, so almost we can say 74 years. So from 1956 to 2024, it is 68 years. If the concept is 68 years old, the word is, let us say that the word was coined 68 years ago, but the concept is 74 years old. So what we are thinking that AI is a new concept, we are living in an AI age, or AI is everything. So it's not like that. It is as old more than all of us probably, except a few. So when we call nowadays the AI is being projected in such a way that the children born in 90s, they are called 90s kids, and 2000 around 2000 they are called millennium kids, and from 2020 onwards I think they may be called AI kids, but it is not so. So AI is being talked more now. Why? Because we have acquired, the world has acquired more computing power, and more data is all around. More data, complex and complicated data. So that requires AI to analyze and explain and to do reasoning. And we have better algorithms and a lot of investment, especially by companies like Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Microsoft. They are into huge investment. So what is the potential of AI? Recently, PwC has come out with a report that AI contribution to the world economy would be about $15.7 trillion by the tune of 2030. $15.7 trillion. Our economy size is $3.9 trillion. The economy size of US is $28.7 trillion. The economy size of China is $18.5 trillion. The third largest economy, the German economy, the size of that economy is $4.6 trillion. And fourth, just marginally ahead of India is Japan, $4.1 trillion. And we are in 3.9 to almost close to 4. Probably by the end of the year, we may be crossing 4. So the AI alone would be contributing $15.7 trillion, almost equivalent to China's economy size by the year 2030. So these economy sizes, which I am saying is very latest. Forbes India has come up with these details on 1st of July, just a few days back. That's fine. What about, this is World Education Summit. So what about the role of AI in world education, especially in education? One is that the personalized learning. All of us are different. Then all the students will be different. Each student is an individual, and no two individuals in the world are similar in humankind so far. There may be twins, there may be triplets, but they all differ. My daughters are twins, but they so differ, even though they are brought up in the same environment and studied in the same school, college, but their taste, the way of looking things are so different. We used to always wonder, so how come it differs, even in spite of being twins? So no two individuals are alike in the world so far. So that's why the very concept of personalized learning comes into picture. So by personalized learning, apart from the classroom teaching, and also classroom teaching powered with AI, definitely have an impact on the student. It will improve the retention capacity amongst the students. Because the retention capacity is improved, and the overall academic performance will definitely get upgraded. That is one thing. And adaptive learning. If I am a dull student, I am a mediocre student, I may be having problem in understanding the things. Here AI helps. AI comes up to my level. If some student is bright, this level, if I am here, the AI comes to me saying that this concept can be explained this way. So that at my level, at my capacity, as a student, I understand the things. So after some time, all students, I also can grow up to the level slightly up, so that I can catch up with the bright students. So that also happens with AI. So I recently visited one school in Tamil Nadu, where the company Ashok Leyland is doing certain intervention, in which they have identified the dull students of a particular school, and they are having 1 year. Yes. Okay. They're having one extra hour class for teaching them in a simplistic way so that within 6 months to 8 months, they can catch up with the rest of the students. So that has actually happened. Some students able to catch up within 8 months, some within 3 months also. Some, most of them used to catch up in 6 months time. So this adaptive learning process takes place well with the help of AI. And thirdly, the virtual assistants and tutoring. The AI-powered virtual assistants give immediate answers with explanation. If the student has any query, fundamentally or any complex query, AI will give immediate answers with explanation. So that possibility is there for the schools, colleges as well. And grading and assessment. So normally the grading is done for maybe the quarterly exam, half-yearly exam. After that, the main grading is done after the annual exam. But to know how the student has progressed all along, right from class 1 to class 12, or even up to collegiate level, even up to postgraduate level, AI can give, if the data is fed, AI can throw all possibilities. How the student has come up to this level. Especially after the 12th class, all the parents are worried, isn't it? Even they worry right from the class 1 also nowadays. But normally, any average parents, they used to worry about the future of the students, their children, right from 8th or 9th onwards, what they have to study, which stream of education they have to go in, all these things. So when they talk, when they think about that, AI comes handy. So there is students' marks, maybe in 9th or 8th, and the students' interest, the child's interest, and child's passion. So all these things are fair, and also about the colleges. I am from Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. If I am a student, I have certain marks I have scored in 12th standard, so I am not sure where to go. And at the same time, 10th standard, let us say, then my parents also were clueless, because I am clueless, definitely it will creep into the parents. Other way around is also there, but this way is more. Then I scored this many marks. I wanted to study in a particular university, within the particular college, particular school, within the state, or I may like to study outside within the country, maybe abroad, let us say going to a college in abroad. So we can feed all these items. Then we can ask for selections. So it can throw up plethora of colleges across the world, across the country, across the state, which I can choose as per my interest, which is combined with my talent, that is marks, and also my passion. So these things are possible with AI. So we need not confuse our minds. Suppose in a family of 5 or 4 or 6, they are discussing, they can have a discussion with the AI-generated data, AI-generated reasoning, AI-generated explanation. These things are possible in the educational stream, not only for the teachers, but also for the parents. Ma'am, I have 2 minutes to go. Okay. Then another thing is the early interventions by prediction analysis. If a student is not performing well, early intervention is possible. It's not like that after main examination is conducted, after the final results are out and they are not able to score marks, so that can be avoided. It's prevention is better than cure. So if the student is not doing well in the 11th standard itself, so they can be given certain assistance by the teachers with the aid of AI, so that they can easily come out of that negative impact, which will be turned into positive outcomes. That possibility is always there with AI. Then content creation, generating quiz questions. If a subject is there, it is taught in the classroom setting, and then later on the quiz will be generated out of the syllabus, out of the subject. So that is happening in 100 schools in Varanasi, which I would like to proudly mention, that after the quiz competition is held for the younger children in primary school, they are very much interested. The moment they enter the class, they ask, today we want quiz. So they want to answer, okay, you answered some quiz correctly, you answered wrong, then other child is so enthusiastic. So the participation, The attendance has got also improved. We have literally we have seen that. So quiz in the subject can be immediately prepared. The teacher has taught the particular subject, and immediately the quiz appears and students used to answer. Then it brings some sort of enthusiasm in the learning process. So then finally the retention capacity, then after that the overall performance of the students will get increased. And the language translation. Most of us speak here, mother tongue is Hindi, and our member of parliament's mother tongue is Oriya. So my mother tongue is Tamil. So when the student from, let us say from Andhra Pradesh comes to Delhi because of father's or mother's transfer, so here there is a problem, then immediately AI is of help. So whatever content is there, it will be immediately translated into any language. We have 22 languages in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. In any language, it can. It can be translated into any language, but in no time. Then data analysis and decision making. So large amount of data of students in a school or college, which some individuals cannot manage. The admin department cannot manage. So for that, AI will be of handy. It can analyze the data, it can explain the data, it can reason out, it can come up with certain predictions for the future, based on which the whoever is in charge, they can take the strategic decisions. So we can say that we are human and there is a machine, and that machine cannot control humans. So far only human can use the machine positively or negatively, that is a possibility. However, machine cannot control humans. Only humans can control machines, but only thing is how the human community uses the machine. So the machines can only assist, and we need to draw the boundaries how to use them. That is very, very important and significant. We have to draw a boundary. We have to draw a limit. So when we are talking to anybody, we are drawing a limit. So isn't it? When we meet or when we interact, there is a limit, certain limit. Up to the limit, we can talk. To the member of parliament, I can talk to him set to up to certain limit. I cannot become so friendly with him immediately, isn't it? So likewise, in here also we have to draw the boundaries, given our limitations. So human plus machine, it is humation now. We are in the world of humation, so that we have to do it with diligently, with the futuristic outlook, and for the welfare of humankind. Not for damaging the human society, human community, but for the development and welfare of the society. Since I was given a topic to talk about AI in education, I have restricted to AI only. I hope I have not bored you all. So thank you so much for patiently listening to me. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day ahead.